person is a conservative, okay, kind of. And he said to me, what I don't really support is the illegal deportation of immigrants that Trump is doing. Then I asked him calmly, no, just trying to understand his point. What do you mean by illegal deportation? Just break it down for me, explain it to me. Then he said, you know, deporting them, just sending them home without due process. Then I asked him, who are we talking about here? Who is being deported? Who is Trump sending home without this due process? Is it people that came legally or people that came illegally? Then he didn't talk. And I was like, because make it make sense to me. You leave your country to another man's country and you decide to show up there without due process, without following. They have a legal means of people getting into their country and you decide to ignore it for reasons best known to you. You decide to ignore it and then you ignore it and you show up in their country and begin to live like it's your father's land. You start existing like you're still back home. And then somehow they get to you and they ask you, will you please get out? This is not your country. Please leave. And then you start demanding due process. Anyway, it's the enticement mentality for me, Sha. It's because America is too nice anyway. Because make it make sense. How can somebody, how can you come in? When you were coming in, you did not bother about due process. You did not bother about the legal means, the legal ways of doing things. You just strolled in. And then now that you're caught, and according to the law, they are asking you to leave, you are now demanding due process that you did not bother following when you were coming in. They are not supposed to give you due process to leave a country that is not yours. The owners of the country are asking you to leave their country, and you are asking for due process. Take me to the court. No wonder Trump is not flinching, because when I don't get agreement, like, seriously? What kind of, at the end of the day, when I was done talking with him, he didn't even have anything to say. I was like, anyway, because there's no argument there. How can you come into a country that is not your own without due process? And they're asking you to go, and you're not asking for due process. Let me paint the picture for you guys. Somebody comes into your house, jumps in through the window. You did not see this person walking in, because the people that are coming in illegally are going through the southern boundary, that southern border that is not sealed, that is just very porous. So somebody comes to your house, jumps in through the window somehow, and you did not see this person. And then let's say 2 or 3 days later, you now see this person just entering your fridge, opening your fridge, collecting whatever it is you have in your fridge to help himself. And you scream, "Oh, what the hell are you doing here?" And then the person goes, sorry, I've been here for some days. And I'm like, will you get out? Leave my house, wherever you are, just get out. And the person goes, no, I'm not going anywhere. Okay, I'm not going anywhere without due process. You and I, we have to go to court, and then the court will decide. And the day is to tell that kind of story. Will you not bundle the person and throw the person out of your house? So how is it not different for your country? If your country is on fire, if there's some kind of earthquake or whatever happening in your country, and you need to leave the place as soon as you need to just get out of the place, and then you're looking for a country to go, and then somehow you find yourself in USA. If you get there, you are a refugee. Seek asylum. That is the legal thing. This is law and order. That is the thing to do. You get to the country, sorry, I'm coming from so country, and this is happening there, news fly around anyway, so the country must know that this is happening in that certain country. And then you're like, please, I need to stay here. And then they tell you, okay, there's a legal way of doing this. You are not a refugee. And they even cater for refugees, those that you're not a citizen. So the life of a refugee is not very fun. But life happens. Okay? This is a country that have decided how they want to do things in their nation. You cannot just wake up and go there without due process, and then they get you and ask you to leave, and you're not asking for due. It doesn't make any sense. Serious. That's why when I see people screaming it online, I'm like, and it's not just him. I think that's why it even caught my attention, because some time ago, a classmate of mine was also complaining on the same thing that, oh, Trump is racist. Why is he throwing away? I'm like, people should explain it for me. Like, is that something? No, this is not about me being a Trump fan. I'm not a Trump fanatic. Okay, if there are things he do, and I'm like, okay, this is actually not right. But for goodness sake, this one is common sense now. You came illegally and you're asking, they even, you know, they went the extent of offering, I think it was $100 or $100,000, I can't remember, for illegal immigrants to show up, just show up. They will give you the money and then send you home. They still refuse. And then when ICE agents now round up and take you forcefully to eject you out of their country, they are racist. Wow. Just wow. People are very entitled though. Seriously. Anyway, guys, enough about Trump. Hope you had a lovely Sunday and have a pleasant day.